And on this episode of Hello Talk, we're going to talk about completionism and why Eddie is decidedly being the person that wants to get 100% on just about every video game he's ever played ever, and why he is this way. Stay tuned for more.
I am Ed Boy. This man right here is Corey Allen Aspel, also C-Scrib, also Cheez-It, also many other long lists of bullshit names. And then the far left is going to be Mark, a good friend.
As a special guest, we have Mega Man.
We do. We have Mega Man. Since Eric passed away, he said, Corey, for some reason you cannot have Batman, which we were not able to get Batman this time. He's busy fighting crime. He wanted Mega Man in his place. Rest in peace, Eric, but don't worry. We've had Batman, now we have Mega Man. We've had your two favorite characters fill in for you. Today we are talking about being a completionist in video games because Eddie is one of those people. So, Eddie, my big question to you is, why?
That's a great question, Corey. Well, so to get something clear, I'm not a completionist to every game. Like, not all my games. I've been 100% every single one of them. Was that good?
It's real good.
Okay.
Fun?
I just like to complete. I don't know. I just like to get all the extra stuff, and sometimes I like to get all those bonuses that you get, like the special costumes. It's just like goal setting, I guess. Okay. I don't know. I like to do it.
Can you name a few games where you have gone that extra mile for?
Of the Batman series, the Arkham series.
You've 100%ed like all of those games, right?
All of them, I think, except maybe I might have done Origins. I can't remember. I've only played that one once.
So my question to you, because there's only two games that I've 100%ed. It was the first Crash Bandicoot, and it was the new PS4 Spider-Man. Neither of those games were a grind for me to 100%. I had a lot of fun with them. It's something as big a pain in the ass as it is, like the Riddler trophies, or I can't imagine all the other shit you've gone through and all the games that you've 100%ed. What drives you? Like, what makes it worth it for you to do that?
I like getting 100%. I like knowing that when I'm done with a game, like once I finish the game 100% it, I won't play it for a long time. Until I'm like, you know what, I'll play it again. I might not do the 100% again, but I know I can do it once.
Have you done that? Have you come back and been like, oh, you know what? I'm going to be miserable again.
Yeah, actually. I think
Yeah?
I have.
Have you 100%ed any of the Batman games twice?
Arkham City.
Dude, what the fuck?
So what I kind of do to keep my motivation in those games to keep doing the 100%. I don't like to beat the story and then go back, because then at that point I'm like, oh god, I don't want to play this. I'm done with the game.
You feel like you're done?
Yeah, but when I go through like the game, like I'll go through points of the game, right? This first portion, I'll collect all the Riddler trophies. Then then I'll go to then I'll do the story. Once I go to the next part, same thing. What I can, or what I go to the trophies that I can get at the time, and then any ones that I remember back then, I can just go back and pick them up.
Mark, you went on to try to 100% a few games and try to get all you can out of it, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Never. There are certain things, certain achievements that I find myself wanting to get, kind of left field type things where you're like, I'm going to go out and get that, and I'm going to work really hard just for that. Pokemon is a real big example for me. Well, I usually go about 75%. And that's because I'll get to the Elite Six or right at the end, and I won't even fight them because I don't want the game to be over. Pokemon Sword and Shield, that was one of the games where I actually went and beat them and then kind of did the aftermath of it. It's not a thing that I want to do to 100%. It's not. It's not really something I'd like to go up to my friends and be like, look, I 100%ed Pokemon. Why would
So Sword and Shield is like one of the few games that you have gone on. And
I have kind of played until the completion.
But it was worth it for you. You had fun, right?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
it was fun. The main thing is that we were all kind of playing it at the same time.
All together, so it kind of had that little bit of an extra drive.
That was one of the multiplayer games where I was like, oh, okay, cool. We can go around and, free world and capture those really rare ones.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, we're all, you, Jose, myself, I believe my wife was involved as well. And, we'd all try to catch that one Pokemon, and then, we all throw a ball at it. You don't get it. I don't get it. Jose gets it, though.
And that is fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Somebody gets it at least.
Yeah. Okay. So for you, it's like that little bit of, just that little extra drive of multiplayer.
Yes.
That made it more fun.
Yes.
That kept you kind of pushing through.
Yes.
Okay. That's
and
cool.
There are other games like like most of the ones where you have the actual percentage staring at you in your face is the Grand Theft Auto games.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not doing it. No.
Yeah, the Red Dead series games. All of those, they have that 100, 75%, 60% completion.
Mm-hmm.
Never really interested in making the 100.
Yeah, for games like those, that's just, there's a lot to do, an excessive amount of things to do. Whether for like a game, something as like Spider-Man, it shows you what you have left, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have left these Riddler trophies, not Riddler trophies, these backpacks, these tokens, whatever it is. And then you got Red Dead, it's like, complete all these challenges as a survivor, all these challenges, it's like, okay, I'm not doing that.
Because back in the day, like when I was playing like your games, Mega Man, or like Sega Genesis games like Earthworm Jim, Pitfall, stuff like that, it wasn't really like a game percentage. It was just like you went through the game was beaten, that's the end of the story. There was no like that was 100%ing back then. It's just, you beat it. But then they started implementing like, hey, you can have all this extra shit, which I think is really cool, because if you like the game that much, then you have that little bit of extra like, oh, if I get this, I can like really get all the meat of the game.
Right.
But then I think they, in some games, the fucking Riddler trophies, I think they went too far to where it becomes like, holy shit, this is a grind. You and I both left Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't get all the Korok seeds, did you?
No, I didn't.
Are you going to?
No.
Why not?
That's a lot.
There's like 900 of them.
That map is so massive, and it could be under I'm not going to turn over every rock in the entire map.
I wouldn't be fucking surprised if you did.
What about the shrines?
I did get all the shrines, yeah.
Yeah. Did you do all the shrines?
That was one of the games where I played, and then I was like, dang, there are only like 12 shrines left.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah. Also, with the whole thing of being a completionist, you're more of a multiplayer gamer.
I am.
And you like games that never end.
Yes.
So you can't be a completionist on games that never end.
Well, you can be an achievement hunter.
Mm-hmm. And that's what you do in World of Warcraft, right?
That is correct.
They put out a bunch of achievements, and you try to get all of them before the next thing, right?
If you wanted to, yes. When I was very, very into World of Warcraft many years ago, I went for the Lore Master achievement, and back then you had to complete like several thousand quests before you got the, just the title next to your name, Lore Master. And then, if you see one of those guys wandering around, you're like, dang, he actually played that long? When I played Burning Crusade, when it first came out, I remember I always wanted the little lobster pet.
Mm-hmm.
And after a very long time of fishing, I managed to get the item, which was called Mr. Pinchy. He gives you 3 wishes.
Okay.
If you're lucky, one of the wishes is to get the lobster pet.
Okay.
And I got the lobster pet. And he's awesome.
Do you ride him?
Nope.
Does he help you attack or anything?
He's just like Mega Man. He's just there. He
just hangs out with you?
He's awesomeness. Yeah, just chilling there. And you know what? You all don't have one next to you.
No, I don't.
Do you feel bad?
No.
Well, you should. that's all it is.
100%ing, like I said, it just has a lot to do with the game, I think.
How good it is. How fun it is for you.
Even though Riddler trophies wasn't that... So it might have been bad for you, but it wasn't that bad for me. Like, it wasn't that bad of a grind for me. Especially when you get hints and stuff. It's like, I don't know. I go like map by map. District by district.
It just feels like a chore.
It's probably because it is. You're not one of the ones that like to go back and redo things over and over again.
No. I think that's a good place to call it. Mark, thank you again for being here, as always.
Thank Mega Man.
Thank you, Mega Man, with your NES controller. Thank you so much. Eddie, Suave, thank you so much. Are you guys big completionists? Amanda Mooney, have you been a completionist on any games? Do you care? Do you just go through the story? What do you like to do in a game? Do you like to get the most you can out of it, or is it too much of a grind where you're just like, I just want the story and I'm done? let us know. And then Eddie, take us out.
The hell do I say for that?
I don't know. What would you say if you were talking to somebody right there?
Usually people say goodbye and that type of thing. Also, there's this thing about liking and subscribing.
Yeah, like and subscribe this guy's channel. He's not that bad of a douchebag, but I mean,
There are worse people out there.
there are a lot of worse.
Man, that's
people
a
out there.
real ringing endorsement. Thanks, guys. My best friends.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe.
Just want to make sure everybody knows he did say best friends right here, right now.
Brought to you by Dr. Pepper.
Diet Dr. Pepper.
Diet Dr. Pepper.
Little sweet.
Brought to you by NES.
Oh, man.
And brought to you by Mega Man. Thank you.
Audio is recording.
Alright, can you see Mega Man?
I can. Oh, I didn't get that NES controller.
Yes, we did.
Nice, Corey. Something you could have done 20 minutes ago.
Mega Man.
Mark, do you want a controller or a controller?
Whatever you want.
Hi, welcome back to Corey Takes Forever to Record.